Good morning, friends. I'm Dewey, and my Tech Talk topic for today is Amazon Sidewalk, to disable or not to disable? That is the question. It's Saturday morning, June 5, as I'm writing this Tech Talk. I began yesterday and had all but finished by this morning when I decided to check my email and found an email from our TFS security guy, Bob G. In his email, he had a link to his AVAS security update for today, the one you just heard. I watched his update on Amazon Sidewalk several times and then decided the best thing I could do was to simply start over and present additional information that might complement Bob's. My Tech Talk last week was based on an article titled Amazon is Turning Echo and Ring into Transmitters on June 8th. That's tomorrow. Much of its focus was on LoRa, a long-range, low-power data transmission technology used in Amazon Sidewalk. After viewing Bob's update today on Sidewalk, I realized that I needed to change emphasis for my presentation. Yesterday morning, I read a new article on Sidewalk written by Michael Franco in howtogeek.com, in which he presented a great deal of information to help users of affected Amazon smart devices when Sidewalk is turned on tomorrow, June 8th. Writer Franco says that if you have one of these Echo or Ring devices, you're agreeing to share 80 kilobits per second of your bandwidth with the Sidewalk network unless you opt out. According to Amazon, this 80 kilobits per second amounts to about 1/40th of the bandwidth needed to stream high-def video. A potential concern is that while the donation of your bandwidth to the Sidewalk network is capped at 500 megabytes per month, and if your data usage plan is very limited, you might want to opt out of Amazon's service to save giving up that half gigabyte of your data each month. While Amazon is touting the great new range and boosted uptime that Sidewalk could potentially deliver, it's important to understand that inherent in the technology is the linking up of devices that are Sidewalk enabled to other similarly enabled devices. That means, for instance, if you have a smart doorbell from the Amazon-owned company Ring, it could connect to your neighbor's Echo Dot, which then could connect to someone's tile tracker as they walk by, and so on and on. Unlike fears of Wi-Fi theft, in which someone nearby can hack into your router and stream Netflix using your signal, the 900 megahertz band cannot deliver the speeds of Wi-Fi protocols like your router's 2.4 or 5 gigahertz bands do. It's pretty much limited to sensors, lights, trackers, and things that don't require much computing power, so the risk of a serious data breach is very small. While Sidewalk won't be transmitting serious quantities of data through its rather limited pipeline, it will still transmit some data. Amazon says that all data will be sent in triple encrypted packets, and that the company itself won't be able to read the data. The company does seem to be going the extra mile to keep Sidewalk user data safe and says that it will delete the encrypted packets of data every 24 hours. Let's not forget that Amazon is still first and foremost a giant retailer who has a vested interest in knowing how people behave. Let's also not forget a more positive side of Sidewalk. For example, I told you last week about CareBand Incorporated, a Chicago company that has funding from the National Institute on Aging and plans wristbands to help caregivers find wandering patients via the Amazon Sidewalk network. Remember also that TFS's security Bob mentioned just in the last few minutes that Amazon says it can deploy a network that can link up all Sidewalk-enabled devices to create one giant network that can ensure devices stay operating more consistently and do so over longer distances. He continued by saying, also with Sidewalk, you can continue to receive motion alerts from your security cameras even when your Wi-Fi goes down. Or if your Wi-Fi doesn't reach your smart lights at the end of their driveway, Sidewalk can help them stay connected. Nevertheless, everyone needs to be aware of the reality of the situation. Laurel Walmsley at NPR.org related last week that a former high-level FTC commissioner sees Sidewalk as yet another realm Amazon is seeking to dominate. Jen King, a privacy and data fellow at Stanford, says, I feel the bigger motivation here is to create a private surveillance network. I suspect they're saying this as a real opportunity for bridging all these different Ring devices in particular. Amazon counters by saying that customers can decide to opt out at any time. However, if you opt out, your connection won't be pooled and you can't draw from the pool either. Another writer sees it differently. He says, Amazon Sidewalk's new nationwide network could mean Amazon would be able to harvest even more location and habit data from Americans who use their services. Where are people located? Where did your dog go? Where do you go on walks? Where do you go when you're out on your run? But here's the thing. Amazon owns over 40 subsidiaries, and many are already collecting your mobility data. If you're concerned about how much new information Sidewalk could reveal, it likely pales by comparison. Regardless, if it makes you feel better to disable Sidewalk in your Echo smart speaker or your Ring doorbell, go ahead and do it by going to the device's app settings. But the fact that these smart devices default setting enables Amazon Sidewalk's network when first installed, and that many people won't bother to disable it, makes it a likely losing battle. By the way, it's a sunny late Saturday afternoon here in the Twin Cities, and the temperature at our place just reached 103 degrees. Well, that's my Tech Talk for today, and I'm sticking with it. Have a great day, stay safe, and we'll see you next time. Bye now.